Let's have a conversation with Kelly Khumalo, who's a multi-award-winning singer and songwriter who's released her much-anticipated 10th studio album, From a God to a King. Contains 7 tracks and is a fusion of Afro-pop, soul and gospel music. Well, she's in studio with us to tell us more about what we can expect from her latest project. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Morning. How are you?
How are you?
I'm great. And you?
Good, thank you. I mean, let's talk about this latest project that you have and what is the inspiration behind it?
The inspiration behind it is literally owning up the superpower that I've been given as a musician. As you know, music is a tool that we use to communicate, whether you understand the language or not, but somehow people are able to relate. So from a God to a king, it's from God's gift to a king that is me. Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the process of making this project and what it taught you about yourself.
A lot, that I've been through a lot, but also it gave me, you know, a sense of courage and a sense of strength. Because when I listen to a lot of songs and I'm like, oh my God, are these the things that I've had to conquer to be where I am? And it gave me a lot of assurance as well that through everything, God still has my back.
Why the fusion though? Gospel, Afro, pop in there just to make a mix masala?
I think it's just who I am, because I come from an Afro-pop era. When I started with your Qiniselas and stuff, it was Afro-pop. And then I grew into soul. And where else I grew up in a gospel background. So I've had to fuse all of that to just represent who I am and my journey in the music industry as well.
And when you look at it now, because you've done it before, when you do a reflection, when you reflect on your work, you say, okay, but this thing actually works, of fusing all these different elements?
You know what I've learned from this journey is that I can't leave my people behind.
Right.
Hence, I have to fuse all of it together. People appreciate the gospel, Kelly, and people also appreciate the Afro-pop and Afro-soul, Kelly. So I can't leave all those elements of who I am behind.
Talk to us about the insecurity that comes with songwriting.
You just had to go there, right?
Of course, how can I not?
I'm telling you, I've written a couple of songs, beautiful songs, you know, for the past 18 to 19 years I've been in the industry. However, if you work with someone like Mondli, who's done this with your Busing Songs, the greatest, your Black Coffees, people who've done really amazingly well in the industry. And when he says, bring your own song. And you're like, no, you did not just ask me to bring my own song. And he did with this album. And he's like, you are taking this to the world. You want the world to hear your own voice. And I was diddling and daddling because I'm like, oh my God. I was so insecure. But however, the song of it came out really beautiful.
Is that Uyathandwa?
Uyathandwa, yes. That song is really amazing. I listened to it, I'm like, oh wow, was that me?
But for this song, how did the words come to you? You know, you speak to other musicians who say, you know, I was sleeping and then I woke up to this melody or the words. How did it come to you?
I was going through a phase of being with someone, and yet I'm like, I'm not giving this relationship or whatever it is enough time or attention, and I'm at the place where I feel like if I communicate my feelings, I'd be letting myself down, because it's one of those moments where you are not really anchored where you are to a point where you hold back your feelings and you hold back the things that you feel you should be sharing, but you can't. So I've had to share it in a song.
Talk to us about how music is still your safe space. I mean, I remember a young Kelly with beads. Remember the outfit that you had? I think it was Qinisela, was it?
Was Qinisela.
You know, the curly hair.
Yes.
How has that Kelly transformed, and how is music still your safe space from the Kelly that we were introduced to all those years ago, a young one with a black and red beads?
Yes. Then I did not know that music was my safe space.
Right.
It is over the years where I've learned to understand that actually this is where I'm safe. This is where nobody can touch me. This is something that God gave me that no one can take away from me. This is where I'm able to be myself and also share my feelings without anyone counterparting my feelings.
You know what, Kelly? I actually want to stop talking so we can hear music, because I'm curious about this part of you, you know, because you're transitioning into another stage. Motherhood is also coming as well,
Yes.
for a third time. You know, is that a different stage altogether?
I think you keep learning. This
Yeah.
thing, the learning never stops. You discover the new you as you grow, and you discover that each moment represents a different era of your life.
All right, Kelly, thank you so much for talking to us. No more talking.
Thank
we want
you.
to hear music now. We just spoke to singer Kelly Khumalo about her latest project, which I'm excited about. Let's hear what she has to offer in this new project.